Y'all manifestation coaches out there are making me laugh so hard, trying to tell everybody that they need to be vibrating at tip top frequency at all times. That's literally impossible. That's an illusion. Stop trying to be vibrationally perfect. That is what this video is about. I see just nonstop bullshit within this spiritual new age community, and it's sad because a lot of people are waking up right now and a lot of people are looking for guidance. A lot of people are questioning things due to the global ascension process. And what we have to realize is there's a lot of other beings and a lot of other planets who are at like way higher vibrational levels that we are at, and we are now just ascending towards a galactic society, and we are learning so much about how we are quantum beings. We are learning about how we create our realities. It is true, we do. And it is important to have spiritual cleanliness and vibrational cleanliness, because your vibration automatically is not just what you are attracting, it's just your set point as to how you are feeling throughout your life. And the whole point is to try to feel as good as we can, because there's so much bullshit in this earth school that we signed up for as souls that is trying to make us not feel good. It's trying to lower our frequency, trying to make us feel like shit. But that's the whole point, is that we are now just getting to a point where the Palladians, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, the Lyrans have all been at for a very long time. For them, manifestation's like instantaneous, right? But for us, what we have to realize is we signed up to be in one of the hardest spiritual schools there is. It's dense as fuck here. Let's be real. It's hard. It's difficult. There's all kinds of messed up shit happening. It's also the most beautiful place in the universe, probably at the same time, because of the density, because it's so unique compared to like where the other beings are operating at. But I see so many people trying to teach manifestation, and what they're actually teaching is bypassing, trying to say like, oh, you're wrong for not being in a high frequency at all points of your day, and that it should be your main point of attraction should be joy, this and that. And I agree with that to a certain extent. But what we have to realize is also you're trying to teach people that they can only manifest if they're vibrationally in alignment with their desires, right? That's impossible, number one, to be feeling happy at all times, because right now especially there's a lot to not be happy about within the world, if we're being honest. Yes, it's important to keep your mental health in a good space. Yes, you got to take care of yourself. Yes, you got to be feeling good, doing things that bring you joy in your life. Nobody's saying to stop doing that, but what we are saying is to stop trying to teach people to bypass life, to bypass their negative emotions, because that's actually blocking them from healing. Telling people, oh, healing is an ongoing journey, it shouldn't be your main priority. No, it shouldn't be your main priority, constantly dissecting and overthinking everything in your life, especially the bad shit that you experience. But in order to properly be in the vibrational state, in order to be the most authentic you could possibly be, you have to face the shadow aspects of yourself. You have to face the difficult, shitty parts of your life too. And another thing is like, we live in a beast system. People are trying to teach people, oh, you're a god, you can manifest anything, this is not. But it's funny because we live in a system that was designed by beings who want to keep us vibrationally super small. And people forget that factor. People are saying, oh, you could create your reality, this and that. No, you could create your reality based on the reality that they have created for us. People like to forget that part. And this isn't coming from anger. This isn't coming from any low frequency or in a combative frequency at all. This is just truth. We have to recognize that it's not that we aren't gods. It's not that we can't create anything. It's not that we aren't quantum. We can shift to any reality. We can do any of those things. But we have to realize that there is almost imposed limitations based off of the beings that have been running this shit the whole time, that have been trying to keep us small, as we could see with all the stuff coming out right now, and as we could see with the other files that are going to be released about the aliens. But you are the alien. You are the multidimensional being. We get it, but they have kept us at a certain level, at a certain frame, at a certain octave collectively. I'm not saying for each and individual person, but it's so easy for all these people who have been awake, who have been learning about quantum physics and vibration and spirituality, to be able to tell people what they're doing wrong, this and that. But at the end of the day, we live in a beast system, bro. We live in a system that everything is trying to destroy us. We live in a system that is built off of fear and survival. Everything is trying to pull people back to survival at all times. It's going to be impossible to manifest like how we could in those other dimensions, like instantaneously, right? So the key is to recognize that no, you are not limitless. No, you are not limited. You are limitless. No, you are not a victim, but there is other things at play going on within this, within this universe, number one, but within this earth and on this planet. And what we have to realize is what is most important It's not about what you can gain based off of your vibration. It's about stepping into your purpose, into your alignment, and into your sovereignty as a soul. Doing, because that is what's going to vibrationally free you. Not being able to manifest $10,000 to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? What's actually going to free you to be in your most authentic space, so you can inherit your spiritual inheritance from doing the healing, from doing the ancestral root digging up, doing all that trauma, shadow work, the real shit that we actually all came here to do during these difficult ascension times. That's what's going to bring you your true abundance, because then you're going to be operating without wounds, without trying to cover shit up from external manifestations. So many people are manifesting from a place of victimhood. So many people are manifesting from a place of trying to cover themselves up, trying to cover up their pain, trying to just get by, trying to just survive because of the beast system. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy for so many people to be like, oh, that person's just vibrating at a low frequency. Bruh, first off, you can't speak on anybody else's journey, because everybody is exactly where they need to be based on, like, just to learn their own shit, their own lessons, right? But the whole point of this video is, don't stop trying to be at like vibrational perfection. It's impossible. It's never going to happen. And that's too much pressure on yourself. What you should focus on is being the most authentic version of you. What you should focus on is what you can control, which is your vibrational set point. And to not try to aim to be all up here all the time. Don't try to aim to be at the highest vibration. Aim for neutrality. Aim for authenticity, because that automatically, when you're operating from that space, that's when you're going to be able to create freely.